So what are we gonna do for our science projects?
I don't know, let's look some projects up on YouTube.
Alright.
2 hours later.
Dude, I got it. This cornstarch goo one.
Later.
Okay, the ingredients to make the cornstarch goo is gonna be cornstarch, 1.5 cups of water, and a bowl, and a mixing device.
For this experiment, you're gonna want to pour the cornstarch into your bowl. Then you're gonna want to put your 1.5 cups of water into the bowl and mix it with your hands thoroughly until it gets to a pasty texture. You can use a stirring thing like this to mix it up if you want, but you can get dirty and use your hands. First thing you're gonna want to do is pour a good amount of cornstarch into your bowl.
After you pour in the cornstarch, you're gonna wanna pour in your 1.5 cups of water slowly.
This is so soft.
And you can pour in as much as you want, like depends on how much you wanna make.
Alright, now you're gonna want to start stirring it up until it starts to feel kind of like gooey and gets a little bit more solid. At this point, you'll start to feel the actual like cornstarch goo start to form.
And I'm adding more cornstarch because
Alright, that's good.
we need a little bit more. And right now it feels sort of like glue. Okay, so right now this is a little bit too watery, so I'm gonna add a little bit more cornstarch. And you can add as much cornstarch as you want, as long as you get that like gooey substance.
So this right here, you're gonna want to mix it up more till it all gets like gooey. This substance right here is called a non-Newtonian fluid. What this means is it doesn't react the way Newton said liquids would react. If you see in this other camera, when you like crush it, it's like gets to like a solid, and then when you let it go, it turns all liquid. You can play around with it and add more cornstarch to make it even more, have more goo. So when you put pressure on this, it'll turn into more of a solid feel, and then when you just like let your fingers drop in there, it'll turn into like a liquid. Pretty crazy.
Like look, if you look right here, if you slap it, my fingers won't sink in because it turns into a solid. But then if I just place my fingers on top, they'll sink right in because I'm not applying pressure. It's like a little solid ball.
You can drop it in the different like containers. See, so right here, one of examples of like how when you apply pressure, it gets the qualities of a solid. So I can slap it, my hand won't grab any of it. But then if I hit it, if I put my hand in gently, it'll act like a liquid and my hand will just sink right in.
I don't know, let's look some up on YouTube.